Welcome, my dear friends. Myself, Professor Dr. Rajendra Raghuveer Deshpande, would like to welcome you all in my Ayurveda Academy YouTube channel. As you know, I am MD in Ayurvedic medicine and MD in Ayurvedic physiology. For paid online consultation, you can definitely WhatsApp on 9226810 My dear friends, today we are going to discuss another important Ayurvedic medicinal plant or Ayurvedic medicinal herb. The name is Bilva. Bilva is also famous with respect to the religious concept. For example, the god Shankara and the Bilva Patra is having some intimate relation in the religious background. But anyway, we are here to discuss only about the medicinal plants or the medicinal herbs and medicinal properties. So this is Bilva Patra and Bilva tree. Actually, the products available are here. Bilva Tail is available as a ear drops. Can you see here? Excellent remedy for ear ache. And here, Bilva the Leh. This is like a jam. Jam is also available. The links are given in the description. So we can understand the details of Bilva and then accordingly we can use for our own or the problems with our relatives. Now, Bilva, as per the Charaka Samhita, it is in the group of Arashogna. That means it is very useful to control the piles, especially bleeding piles. Then Shothahara, that is anti-inflammatory or anti-edema. Then this is Asthapanopaga. So whenever there we want to give Asthapana Basti or Niruha Basti, that Bilva plant is used. Anuvasanopaga also helping for the Anuvasana Basti. This is all mentioned in the Charaka Samhita. In Sushruta Samhita, the different classification is there. Brihat Panchamula. Actually, you know that Dashamula, 10 roots, are the best remedy for Vata Vyadhi, especially rheumatism and arthritis. There, in the 10 roots, one of the root is a Bilva. Bruhat Panchamula and Laghu Panchamula. This is the classification in the market. Dashamularist is available as a best product from Dashamula roots. Now, Varunadi, Varun, you know, this is the plant for the renal calculus. Then Ambasthadi Gana. So, this is the classification by Sushruta Samhita. Bilva is in the family of Rutaceae. Latin name is Aegle marmelos. What are the synonyms of the Bilva? Shandilya, then Shailusha, Shrifala, Malura, then this is a Gandha Garbha, Kantaki, Sadafala, and Shivadrima. Shiva is the name of the Shankar, God Shankar. Then Gandha Phala, Lakshmi Phala, and Sri. These are the different names for the plant Bilva. Regional names in Marathi it is called as a Bela. Bela Patra is very famous. Hindi also it is called as a Bela. In English it is also Bale. The spellings are a little bit different. Here, sorry, you can see the differences in the spellings. Anyway, Bilva is a tree 8 to 10 meters tall with 1 to 1.25 meters circumference and with the straight, sharp axillary thorns. Where it can grow Bilva all over the India, especially in the Bengal, Bihar, central and southern India and Burma. Which is the useful part of this plant? Fruit, especially this is the, I can say you, of course the ripe fruit is also used and the raw fruit is also used, but Bilva Valeh is prepared from the raw fruit. And this is one of the very interesting thing. All the fruits majoritarily, maximum, they are used when they are ripe. But Bilva is something exception that raw fruit is also very good to control the ulcerative colitis, to control the loose motions, and also the best treatment for anemia, Bilva Valeh from the raw Bilva fruit. Also, we can use the roots, leaves, and the stem bark. Now, what are the properties? There are different things. Bala Bilva and the Pakwa Bilva. Bala Bilva is a Katu Tikta Kashaya. Pakva Bilva is also Katu Tikta Kashaya. Katu is a pungent, Tikta is a bitter, and Kashaya is astringent. Vipaka is Katu over here, and also Katu means pungent. Vire is Ushna, Vire is Ushna. Guna, Laghu, Snigdha, and Tikshna. Only the difference you find over here that Bala Bilva is a Laghu, Pakva Bilva is a Guru. That means it is easy to digest, it is little bit more difficult to digest compared to Bala Bilva. Then this is giving nourishment, but this is a drying effect. Rukshata is a drying effect. Now, actions and uses of Bilva. First is how it is acting on the different doshas. Bilva is a bitter, astringent, and dry. So naturally, it is kapha gna, that is anti-kapha. And also, this is having hot virya, so it is controlling the vata dosha as well. But in pitta kara, try to understand, bilva will increase the pitta dosha because it is having the pungenta vipaka and hot potency. Because of that, bilva will increase the pitta. Okay. Next, local. Bilva leaves are the shothar anti-inflammatory and vedana sthapana. They will control the pain. So bilva juice is instilled as eye drops under the supervision of the expert Vaidya in netrabhishand, that is conjunctivitis, and lep pest is also applied on the eyelids. Bilva leaves are also used for the fermentation in parshvashula, that means the like a pneumonitis, and netrabhishand, that is of course the conjunctivitis. Now, internal uses of bilva. First, the use on digestive system and excretory system. Raw fruit is deepana pachana. That means it is appetizer and it is carminative. It is grahi, controlling the loose motions, and anti-worm, anti-helminthic. Bilva should be used in agrimandya, indigestion, atisara, loose motions, pravahika, amoebiasis and giardiasis, and grahini, irritable bowel syndrome. Bilva, ripe fruit pulp, is astringent, sweet, and heavy to digest, so it is little bit mrudu virechana. Can you see the difference? Raw fruit is grahi. It is controlling, it is stopping the loose motion. But ripe fruit is used whenever there is a constipation. So, my dear friends, you must note these points. I am repeatedly telling you maximum time bilva raw fruit is used, especially in the bilva leh. Okay, ripe fruit should be used in vibandh, that is accumulation of vayu in the intestine in without upward or the downward movement. Now, bilva raw fruit should be roasted in fire and should be used with old jaggery and honey to treat rakta atisara, that means loose motions with the blood. Raktaja pravahika, amoebiasis, giardiasis, whenever there is a bleeding, and rakta arsha, that is the bleeding piles. So raw fruit is definitely stopping the blood. It should be regularly consumed as a preventive of visuchika, that is a cholera during the cholera epidemic. Then uses of bilva, atisara, pravahika, etc., loose motions, and also the amoebiasis and giardiasis. Bilva is doing the Agni Deepana, increasing the digestion juices and enzymatic actions. Amapachana, removing the toxins from the indigestion and absorbs the moisture contained in the stools due to the ushna, that is hot potency. Astringent test, bilva astringent test causes contraction of intestinal lumen. Bilva acts as binding agent. Due to the constriction of the lumen, kleda, kapha, and pitta, all these are what you can say the nullified. All vikrita, pathological elements of kleda, kapha, and pitta are nullified by the bilva. Bilva remain in the intestine in physiological proportion. These all the kapha pitta, and that gives the normal consistency to the fecal matter. Now, Bilva leaves are dry, so they absorb the kleda. Kleda is unwanted pathological moisture. They are created in the tissue metabolism. Pulp of the ripe fruit is snigdha anchus. So, kalk and niryas, that is a gum, give a protective coating to the large intestine by its pitchil, that is a slimy property, and that's why increases the fecal mass, holding the capacity till the absorption of the moisture is complete. Decoction, Bilva leaves decoction, made from the Bilva, Dhanyaka, Musta, that is Amapachak, Musta or Nagarmotha, and Shunti should be administered in Amavastha of Atisar. Whenever there is a fever, whenever there is a foul smell to the fecal matter. All these are indicating fever, and the foul smell and stickiness to the fecal matter indicates the Amavastha, where you can use this decoction of Bilva, Dhanyak, Musta, and Shunti. Now, Bilva causes, first is Amapachana, stimulates the Agni, and because of the astringent test present in Bilva, in the first three dravyas, that is the Bilva, Dhanyaka, and Musta, causes the binding of the fecal matter during the loose motion. In Pakva Atisar, a decoction of Bilva, Dhataki Pushpa, and Musta Shunti should be used. Shunti is also Agni Deepana, stimulating the digestive juices and the enzymes, should be used in Amatisar. Now, again, Bilva raw fruit should be used with jaggery, sesame oil, and shunti in Vataj Pravahika, like amoebiasis and giardiasis. Whenever there is a pain is more or the straining while defecation is more, then you have to use this raw fruit. Other substances used with the raw fruit of Bilva, being snigdha and ushna, causes the vatanulomana. So peristaltic movements are improved, and hence naturally it acts as an antispasmodic. It is controlling the abdominal pain. Bilva fruit acts as a binding agent. When there is a thirst and the griping are present in Raktaja Pravahika, whenever there is a bleeding, Bala Bilva Siddha Dugdha. That means the milk processed with raw Bilva should be used to bring about pacification of Vata and Pitta, and which is to cause the Rakta Stambhana to stop the bleeding when there is a loose motion. Decoction of Bilva, Musta, and Dhataki given together with honey stops the children's loose motion or the diarrhea. Bala Bilva should be used in Atisar, that is the loose motions. Pakva Bilva, as it is a guru in nature, should be used as an anulomana, controlling the vata movements. Now, Bilva is also used in the vomiting. Chardi is a vomiting. A decoction made of the fruit skin taken with honey is useful in 3 doshaj chardi, that is vomiting, and atisar, that is loose motions, in pregnant woman, but of course under the supervision of concerned gynecologist. Acute vomiting can be treated with Bilva Majja powder given with the rice washings. Mand is obtained as a supernanta liquid of cooked rice flakes, that is laja. Now, action of Bilva on respiratory system, as this is anti-kapha. Root, Bilva root should be used in pratishaya, that is rhinitis, cough, and breathlessness or bronchial asthma. Bilva action on the circulatory system, the root and the leaf juice should be used to control the edema. The root is also best stimulant and protection for the heart, should be used whenever there is a weakness of the heart we can understand it by the ejection fraction in 2D echo, and also Ritakampa, that is palpitation. Bilva can be also used in the neurological condition of nervous system. The leaf, Bilva leaf, is a Shothara anti-inflammatory and analgesic. It should be used in all types of the neurological problems like Akshepaka, like hemiplegia, tremors, etc. Unmad, like hysteria, and Anidra, like insomnia. Vata Vyadhi, neurological problems, musculoskeletal problems. A decoction of the root or Brihat Panchamula should be given with honey in all types of musculoskeletal and neurological and arthritic problems. So, this is useful in Vataja Jvara, fever, Kasa, that is kapha, heart problems, then Mutra Ghat, that is anuria or oliguria, and Shoth, that is whenever there is edema, you can use the Bilva. What is the action on the adipose tissue, meda, and urinary system? Bilva acts as a hypoglycemic and anti-diuretic agent. So, Bilva leaf juice should be used in Ikshu Meh, that is diabetes mellitus. Pulp of the fresh fruit of Bilva and Concord powder should be used with milk in urinary tract infection. Bilva eliminate pain and edema also. Bilva root bark powder should be used with milk in Shukra Meh. Bilva is very famous or popular in the eye diseases. Medicated sesame oil made by crushing the fruit pulp in the cow's urine, milk and water is useful in the deafness. Then what are the products available of Bilva? Bilva Panchak Kwath decoction. Bilvadi Churna, that is powder. Bilvadi Ghrita, medicated ghee. Bilva Tail, medicated oil. And Bilva Muladi Gutika, tablets. But also Bilva Valeh, as I have shown you in the very beginning, that is very famous drug for the diarrhea, loose motions, ulcerative colitis, and also that particular Bilva Valeh is very, very good when there is a hemoglobin drop down repeatedly. Whenever there is a recurrence of anemic condition, Bilva Valeh and Dadima Valeh both can be used. Now, what are the home remedies with the Bilva? A decoction made from Bilva, Mishreya, and mango bark is useful in loose motion. Bilva leaf juice is anti-helminthic, acting on the worms, roundworm, threadworm, hookworm, tapeworm, amoeba, giardia. Bilva, powdered raw fruit of Bilva, given with the jaggery, very well work in the Raktati Sara, loose motions with blood. Decoction of the bark of Bilva used as a gargling is useful in Mukhapak, that is stomatitis. A decoction made of Bilva Phala, Jati Phala, and Avartani acts in Sangrahani, that is like a irritable bowel syndrome. A decoction made of Bilva, Tintuk, Kashmiri, and Patala roots is also used with honey in Medoroga, that is obesity. Decoction of root should be consumed with milk in Jirna Jvara, that is chronic fever, like for example typhoid or the PUO, that is pyrexia of unknown origin. Bilva and Bakula bark powder should be given with milk in diabetes. My dear friends, this is all about today, the discussion about Bilva medicinal plant, but there is a disclaimer, वैधानिक इशारा, कौन सी भी बीमारी में यथावश्यक यथाकाल वैद्यकीय सलाह लेना बहुत जरूरत होता है. मेरे प्यारे दोस्तों, do you have any diabetes, heart problem, brain problem, kidney problem, liver problem, any physical and psychological problem, we provide the paid online consultation. You have to just WhatsApp on 9226 at 10630. मेरे प्यारे दोस्तों, I would request all of you, please like this video, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. I wish you all the best, and we will see you in the next video. Thank you very much, and take care. Bye bye.